For your stretch today, you're going to have your yoga mat up against a flat wall. And we're going to start lying down on your back. So taking your feet mat width apart, or as close to mat width apart as you can get them. So you're trying to take your feet quite far apart from each other and then lie down on your back. Take your hands wide and overhead. If you can get your hands overhead resting on the ground comfortably, do that. If you don't yet have that mobility, there's a couple of options. You can put a cushion under your arms to let them rest out to the side, or you can take them lower. So two good options there. And this is what it would look like to have a cushion under your arm. You just rest it on the cushion. And from here, just take a deep inhale through your nose, if that's accessible for you. Exhale slowly out your mouth. One more deep inhale. Slowly out your mouth. Taking your right leg over to meet your left, and then lift your left leg up and cross it over your right ankle to lock it in place. And from there, you're going to lift your upper body up and over to the left as well. So now you're making that crescent shape, that moon or banana shape with your body. And your hands are overhead or out high and wide. Now you might find that with your feet and your body moving to the left, that perhaps one of your shoulders won't touch the ground. That's okay. Do your best here to relax your whole back body into the ground. You may feel this in the IT band, you may feel this in the hip, in the side body, in the ribs, under your arm. Stretching that whole side body. Working on slowing down your breath. And as you're getting this deep stretch in that whole side of your body, I'm going to leave you with some quiet to just soften into that. And I'll come back to you to take you to the other side. Now slowly lifting your shoulders and taking them back to center. Uncross your leg, taking that right leg over to the right. Taking your left leg over to meet the right. So making sure that right was as close to the outside edge of your yoga mat as you could get it. And now lift your right ankle and cross it over your left ankle, locking it in place. And then scooch your upper body up and over to the right as well. So now your feet are over to the right and your upper body is over to the right, making a crescent shape with your body. softening your whole body into the mat. Breathe into those side ribs. Try to feel your breath come out through those side ribs. Often when we're tight and tense, our breath becomes shallow and it just moves to the center part of the ribs. And that can affect your nervous system negatively, putting you in fight or flight or freeze. And when we breathe and take up the full expansiveness of your ribs, breathing out into those side ribs, that place that you're stretching now, it can help signal your nervous system to move into that rest and digest. It's creating space and vagal tone for your vagus nerve. And slowly coming back to center, uncross your legs and bring them in line so that they're straight in line with your hips. And then pull your left knee into your chest and clasp anywhere you can reach. So if you can reach behind your thigh and pull it in, do that, or your knee. And we're just going to do some hip flexion. If you cannot reach your thigh, you can use a long sock and put it around your thigh and use that to hold on to it like you would a yoga strap. Again, closing your eyes, feeling your shoulders relax. Feel your whole back soften and sink into the mat. And if ever we come to a move that you can't do for an injury reason or something, then just do something else during that one move. And if you're able to straighten your leg just a little bit, do that. You know, it can be just a little bit, lifting that calf just a little bit. And then gently releasing that leg down, pulling the other leg into your chest, using your sock or a yoga strap or clasp anywhere you can reach. And now, if it feels right, you can straighten it out a little bit. Next up, we're going to do figure four. Now, if you've already figured out which version of that, release that leg down you like to do, I'm going to give you another option here, and that is to use the wall. If you do a straight leg figure four, then you can do that. If you feel like you could move a little bit deeper, you can use the wall by straightening your left leg out on the wall and just use the wall as your rest. And then you can put your right foot in front of your left shin and externally rotate that right knee until the right sole of your foot is facing the left side of you. So your knee is not upright. And if you like to do this one, but it's kind of hard to or uncomfortable to hold your thigh, then you could try bending the left knee, putting the left foot on the wall and bringing the right ankle in front of the left knee. So this is the same thing as regular reclined figure four, but you're just resting your foot on the wall. Soften down. And now slowly releasing that side. It's the easiest way to do it on the wall is just straighten your legs out and then bring the other ankle in, bringing the left ankle in front of the right knee or the left ankle in front of the right shin. If it's kind of hard to hold your knee up, it can help you bend your left elbow and have it rest on your hand a little bit. Relax your shoulders. And slowly releasing that down, rolling onto your side if you're on the ground, and gently making your way up to sit. You're going to grab your cushion to sit on. And grab your cushion to sit on. Lengthen your spine, so straight back again. Rotate your pelvis forward until you can feel the bottom of your hip bones underneath you, so you're not sitting back on your sacrum. And then gently let your head rest to one shoulder. Close your eyes. Remember, closing your eyes, I find instantly softens that trapezius a little bit. Just feeling your head get heavy, feeling that shoulder soften down, but keeping your spine erect. If it feels right, turn to face the ground, remembering to skip anything that doesn't feel good, listening to your body all the time. Really turn to face the ceiling. Reminding you if you're a jaw clencher, this is probably pretty intense for you. Bringing your head up and lowering it to the other side, closing your eyes again, relaxing. And as you're moving through in this second week now, and your body is starting to soften a little bit more and responding to this kindness that you're showing it, you might notice that even your attitude and the way you move in the world starts to reflect that a little bit. You start to soften and have a little bit more space for other things, a little bit less tension reflected in the way you view things. Turn to face the ceiling, because our body so often reflects where we're at emotionally. And you can kind of trick yourself into a better emotional mood by treating the body well, by doing something like this and helping it to soften. Can often instantly put you in a softer mood. Turn to face the ground. So it's a great little tool when you're really struggling and life's giving you a hard time to come and do one of these classes. And fill up your own cup a little bit, because you deserve that. Bringing your head back to center. We're going to do a gentle twist now. So you want to twist from the mid and upper spine. You don't really want to be twisting your lower back. So lengthen your spine, most important, and just gently turn to the left. And it doesn't have to be much. And now let's play with that breath here that we were doing earlier, where you're breathing into your side ribs. So take a deep inhale, breathing into those side ribs. Nice slow exhale. One more breath, deep inhale, opening up those side ribs. And exhale through center, and then gently twist to the other side, lengthening the spine. Inhale, breathe into those side ribs. On your exhale, you may find you can twist a little deeper. Inhale, breathe into those side ribs. On your exhale, you may find you can twist a little deeper. Inhale, breathe into those side ribs. Gently coming back to center. Now we're going to finish today with your legs up the wall. So the easiest way to get into that is to scoot your hips down toward the wall, lying on your side. It's quite tricky. And remembering, if your head doesn't touch the ground, get a pillow, pause the video and or just go get a pillow right now for your head so you can comfortably lie on your back. And then you're going to roll onto your back and place your legs up the wall. Now, if your mobility doesn't let you get this close to the wall, that's fine. You're going to be further away with your legs straight. You're still getting all the benefits. So this is obviously a stretch, right? You're stretching your glutes and the whole back of your legs. So again, if you're back here, that's fine. You're still getting it. You're still getting the benefits. So your legs are as straight as you can comfortably get them. But if it's painful, you need to take your hips further away from the wall, because it shouldn't be painful. And close your eyes and do your best to relax down into this. Take a deep inhale through your nose. On your exhale, feel your body And just sink down toward the ground. This pose is really wonderful for your nervous system. It helps you to move into rest and digest. It is very good to do right before you go to sleep. If you struggle with sleep, try doing this for a minute or two right before bed. This is excellent for digestion. And obviously you're taking that inflammation out of your feet and getting all the benefits of an inversion. You may already be noticing how you feeling. It's almost like a sense of dropping into yourself a little deeper. That's your nervous system calming down. If it would be fun for you or something you want to do to work on your shoulder mobility, you can take your hands out wide or a little bit overhead and just let them drop on the ground. And this is the last pose we're going to do today. So if you wanted to stay in this for longer, of course, you could do that. It's really a beautiful, beneficial pose. But if you want to be done, you can slowly bend your knees and roll onto your side, nice and slowly, because that's a lot of blood that was coming down. So just take your time getting up. And then you're done.